Hello everyone. In this lecture, we're going to talk about adverbs. But before I explain adverbs, if you're new to my channel, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Well, let's move and explain the topic. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or even a whole sentence. Basically, it means that an adverb is nothing but just a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or even a whole sentence. For example, she sings loudly. Here the adverb, loudly, modifies the verb, sings, in the sentence. It tells us how she sings. She spoke softly. Here the adverb, softly, modifies the verb, spoke, and tells us how she spoke. I will meet you tomorrow. In this example, the adverb, tomorrow, modifies the verb, will meet, and tells us when I will meet you. The water was very cold. The adverb, very, modifies the adjective, cold, to tell us how cold the water was. The cake was extremely delicious. The adverb, extremely, modifies the adjective, delicious, to tell us how delicious the cake was. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish this project on time. Here in the example, the adverb, hopefully, modifies the whole sentence by indicating that the speaker is expressing hope or optimism. Well, guys, as you have understood adverbs, but now it is the time to learn kinds of adverbs. Let's move and also learn it. Adverb of place. An adverb of place is a word that tells where something is done or happened. Adverbs of place often answer the question, where, such as here, there, above, below, and in front of. For example, the ball rolled here. It is an example of an adverb of place. The adverb, here, tells us that the ball is located in this place. In this sentence, the adverb, here, is modifying the verb, rolled. This means that the ball rolled to this place. You can park anywhere. In this example, the adverb, anywhere, is an adverb of place because it tells us where something is located. Basically, in the sentence, you can park anywhere, the adverb anywhere modifies the verb park to indicate that the car can be parked in any place. Adverb of time. An adverb of time can tell us about when an action happens. For example, yesterday, I went to the park. The adverb yesterday tells us when the action of going to the park took place. It is an adverb of time because it tells us when something happened. It is placed at the beginning of the sentence, but it could also be placed at the end of the sentence. I will meet you tomorrow at 10 a.m. The adverb tomorrow tells us when the action of meeting will take place. It is also an adverb of time. It is placed at the middle. I will call you later. The adverb later tells us when the action of calling will take place. It is an adverb of time, and it is placed at the end. Adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency is a word that modifies a verb to tell how often or how frequently something happens. For example, I always eat breakfast. The adverb of frequency always modifies the verb eat to tell how often the action of eating breakfast takes place. We rarely see each other. The adverb of frequency rarely tells us how often the action of seeing each other happens. She usually takes the bus to work. The adverb of frequency usually tells us how often the woman takes the bus to work. Adverb of degree. Adverbs of degree describe the intensity or extent of something. They answer the question, how much, or how little. For example, very, quite, fairly, really, extremely, etc. For example, she is very smart. The adverb of degree very modifies the adjective smart, which means that it tells us how smart she is. The adverb very intensifies the meaning of the adjective, so we know that she is very intelligent. I am quite sure that I locked the door. In this sentence, the adverb of degree is quite. It modifies the adjective sure, which means that it tells us how sure the speaker is that they locked the door. The adverb quite softens the meaning of the adjective, so we know that the speaker is quite confident, but not absolutely certain, that they locked the door. The storm was really bad last night. In the sentence, the adverb of degree is really. It modifies the adjective bad, which means that it tells us how bad the storm was. The adverb really intensifies the meaning of the adjective, so we know that the storm was very bad. An adverb of manner. An adverb of manner is a word that tells how something is done. It describes the manner or way in which an action is performed. For example, the cat quickly ran across the room. The adverb, quickly, tells us that the cat ran in a fast manner. The child angrily spoke. The adverb, angrily, tells us that the child spoke in an angry manner. The teacher carefully explained the lesson. The adverb, carefully, tells us that the teacher explained the lesson in a cautious manner.